Let's cross now to Beirut, where I'm joined by Deputy Representative of UNICEF in Lebanon, Violet Speek-Warnery. Thank you so much for being with us. Violet, in the still immediate aftermath of this blast, we're seeing a lot of support for the Lebanese people, both from inside the country and from abroad. But what are your concerns then for the longer term? The fact that so much money, so much assistance will be needed to rebuild a country that was already on the verge of bankruptcy.
Well, I think actually you said it very well in the whole introduction. Of course, this blast doesn't come by itself. It comes in a scenario where already for a year we had protests, the economic crisis that's only deepening. We had a COVID, which is exponentially exploding, actually. And we've had children in lockdown and not going to school for about 5 months already last year. And now this on top of it. So, I mean, as UNICEF, we're very concerned about, of course, the future for the children and what is there for them. The key things are, can they still access basic public health services? We know that those who are going to private services, health or schools, which was about 70% of the people, many of those middle income class are finding it very difficult to still accommodate that and will try to go to the public services. But those public services have been really struck and are finding it difficult to cope. So being able to provide schooling and be able to provide basic health services, basic water for children is a very prominent concern for us. At the same time, as I was saying, the whole year already, the anxiety, the devastating impact to children, having lost loved ones, having heard and seen everything that they've gone through, the issue of mental health and psychosocial support and trauma that these kids have gone through, and then also still the anxiety of what's next. Will I be able to go to a home? Will I be able to see the food on the table? Will I be able to go to school? Will I be able to see a doctor? This is very anxious for children, and so this is a very big concern for us, the mental health of young kids. And then we're, of course, talking about also adolescents and sort of the youth. They themselves, well, we've seen them very strongly on the street saying, we're going to rebuild Lebanon, this is our Lebanon, we want to stay. But there's also the other side of, will they be able to access learning opportunities, training opportunities, and then transition to some sort of livelihood, economic opportunities? Of course, with jobs being lost, where is this new generation going to get their jobs?
Right.
So these are some of the concerns that we have.
Right. And as I said, those are the long-term concerns I was asking about. So in the immediate aftermath, if you can, I mean, what bright spots have you seen? Because we really have witnessed the Lebanese people just step up and support each other. And especially for children, what are you seeing done to help calm that anxiety and get them the kind of assistance they need?
Well, I was talking about these young people already. We've seen young people young people from like 13 up, coming out from all parts of this country to help out and actually feeling engaged, feeling part of the solution, feeling connected. And actually, this is very good for their mental health by being engaged, being actively the promoters of change. This is actually something of a light spot that we're seeing, and we're hopeful that this continues and somehow also that we support that momentum of these young people that are feeling that they should stay, they should help change this, what they've seen and what's going on around them. I think this is really the light spot. And actually for UNICEF, this is really something we would want to capitalize on and see how we can move that forward.
Right, to learn that sometimes the best things can come out of the worst things. Okay, Violet, we'll have to leave it there. Thanks so much for being with us from Beirut.